And what are you doing to involve young people in development and local governance?
Well, one of the things that we're trying to do in the UK, certainly, is to encourage volunteering so that young people from the UK can get a better experience of working in the developing world, which we think will be great to bring a new perspective for them on life and hopefully encourage more interest in development generally, because one of the great challenges I think that we're going to have over the next few months and possibly years is to maintain the commitment and the excitement that was there at Gleneagles. And it's great when Bob Geldof and Bono are making this great cause which appeals to young people, but we've got to maintain that commitment for many years. So one of the things that we can do, I think, is to encourage volunteers. The other one, I think, importantly in our schools, is through good development education, so that when they study geography at Key Stage 3 in their curriculum, there's a really good focus. Well, one of the great barriers, as we see in certain parts of the world at the moment, is conflict, and we have to do what we can to prevent conflict taking place, and that's why DFID has taken quite an innovative role in financing what we call the conflict prevention pool. So it's certain pots of money and expertise to help developing nations avoid going into conflict, and where they are in conflict, how to get out of conflict as soon as possible, because I think that is probably one of the greatest challenges that we have, because of the effect it has on young people in particular.
How do you think we could overcome those barriers? Like, is there any way you think we could make sure that all young people get involved regardless of situation?
Without doubt, one of the key drivers for permanent change in the developing world is to have civil society generally acting to put pressure on governments to maintain their commitment to things like health and education and the basic services that young people will benefit most from. And so an engagement in civil society at a young age, I think, will actually bear fruit in many years to come, because the young activist of today is possibly going to be an aspiring politician and leader for tomorrow, and I think that's got to be something that we should cherish and encourage as best we can.
What advice would you give to young people who want to get involved but maybe don't have the opportunities?
I think where there are opportunities, I think we should send a very clear message that young people should get involved. People could just walk on by and ignore that opportunity, but we can actually make a great deal of progress with them getting involved and aspiring to do great work for their country. Okay, pleasure.
Durga Ramji from Plan's Youth Media Team.
I'm Sarah Baldwin from Plan Youth Media Team.